track and field is a sport of numbers very much, and so it lends itself to some statistical predictability. So the conference maintains very detailed rankings of every event, and a couple of days ago we received word of exactly who was entered in every event from every team, and so it allows us to go and kind of score the meet on paper ahead of time, so to speak. And so it gives us a pretty good idea. And right now on the men's side, it's looking really tough for Middle Tennessee and us at the top. UTSA probably right in there too. A little bit of a buffer though, so it'll definitely take a good meet for us to close that gap on Middle Tennessee State. On the women's side though, we see a lot more parity. And so a few points can make a big difference in where the team score ends up. And so we could range up a couple spots or down a couple spots, hopefully up. And the women have traditionally performed well on the day of a championship ahead of their statistical kind of predictions. So we're looking forward to it. In the hurdles, Kyra Atkins is ranked number 1 and with a strong performance compared to the rest of the field. And so we're excited about her opportunities and perhaps even continuing to bring that time down from a national perspective with an eye towards the national championship in a few weeks. The 400 meters for the ladies will be strong for us. Jayon Woodard is ranked number 1 in the 400, had a really breakout season so far for that. He likewise will be chasing a time to try to make that national championship in a few weeks. But really looking to score a lot of points in running events. The hurdles, 2 individuals there that are pretty highly ranked. In the 3 and the 5K, we could hopefully have as many as 3 or 4 of the scoring places, where they end up. We'll see, but that'll accumulate points for us. So a lot can change from one year to the next, whereas last year the pole vault for the men was our highest scoring event in our victory. The pole vault has developed tremendously this year. Several teams have brought in additional pole vaulters, and it is now all of a sudden probably one of the more competitive events in the championship, and probably across the country, as far as conferences go, one of the better pole vault conferences that there are in the NCAA. So that's going to be actually more of a challenge for us this year. But Terrell Adams is ranked very well on the shot put and has been improving and had a big personal best last weekend. So we're excited about that. Stevan Veselinovic is ranked number 1. He's never lost. I don't want to jinx him. He's never lost a Conference USA championship, indoor, outdoor, in the weight throw or the hammer. And he's looking very good right now, very consistent near the school record. Freshman Riley Feltz broke the school record a couple of weeks ago and is ranked right there, like 1 centimeter under what the top ranked vaulter is. And so that will be a good fight for us. Jay Jordan had a fantastic outdoor season last year. She's very much kind of a championship athlete. And so we'll see if she can pull it together and bring up some of her rankings from some of the things we saw in the outdoor season last year. The layout for an indoor track is always a little bit tight. You got stuff kind of everywhere. There's so many events to do in track and field. And so they do their best that they can. And for me, coaching field events personally, I'm kind of running around from here to there to try to catch a view of each of the events. But it's efficient and makes for a really good meet.